Today we will talk about how to do quick calculations using our TI-84 on topics that are related to probability. The first one that I'll cover is the factorial rule. If I want to arrange n different items in order, and I'm looking for how many different ways I can do that, I use this rule. For example, if I have 4 family members and they are getting their pictures taken, how many different ways can they be configured in the picture if they simply line up for it? And we are going to assume that they're going to line up for it on a line. It's not going to be that 2 parents will be in the back and 2 kids at front. They will have to line up on a line. A few ways would be, for example, dad and the mom and the kid 1 and a kid 2, or kid 1 and a kid 2 and a mom and the dad, or dad and the mom and then this time kid 2 and kid 1, and so forth. When you have this situation, you calculate it using the N Factorial Rule, which happens to be 1 times 2 times 3 times 4, which gives you 24 ways. Believe it or not, you have that factorial button built into your calculator. To get it, you have to go to Math and go to the right arrow and pick the probability. And it is the factorial, the 4th down. But you are not going to enter this first. You have to enter 4 and then the factorial. So you have to go to your screen and you have to enter 4. And then go to Math, go to the right, and then pull down the 4th item, 4 factorial, and to make your calculator calculate it, you just have to enter 24 ways. Let's go to the next topic. The next one is the combinations rule. If we want to select R items out of n items without replacement, we use the combinations rule, and it's shown in this NCR formula, and the formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. Let's look at an example. Let's say we have 4 different colored marbles, and we are looking how many different ways we can pick them, 2 at a time. And I just abbreviated the colors. Let's say B for blue, Y for yellow, R for red, and W for white. And these are the possible ways: blue yellow, blue red, blue white, yellow red, yellow white, and red white. So we are not going to double count them. In other words, if I'm picking blue and yellow, that's it. That's one combination. The yellow-blue is not going to count as another combination. So the order is not important. So when I plug in the 2 items out of 4, you'll have 4 factorial on top, 4 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial, and it will give you 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 divided by 1 times 2 times 1 times 2. You can simplify 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and you'll end up with 3 times 4, which is 12. Divided by 2, that will give you 6. If you want to calculate the same thing using your calculator for combination 2, you have to enter 4 first, and then you have to go to Math, and then get the probability, and then pick the NCR button. And then you have to enter 2 for combination 2, enter. That will give you 6. The next topic I'll cover is the permutations rule. It's a little bit different than the combinations rule. In this case, we are going to select R items out of n items without replacement. And we consider rearrangements of the same items to be different sequences. So remember before it was like blue, yellow, and yellow, blue meant the same thing, but in this case, it's not going to. So the formula is given as NPR, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Let's look at an example. Let's say I have 4 different numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm looking at how many different ways I can pick 2 numbers at a time. So when you want to list them, you end up with 1, 2, 2, 1, 12, and 21 are 2 different numbers. 1, 3, 3, 1, 13, and 31 are different numbers, and so forth. So you end up with 12 different ways of arranging them. When you plug into the formula for permutation 2, you have 4 factorial on top, 4 minus 2 factorial at the bottom. You multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 cancel out. You end up with 12 different ways. Now if you want to use your calculator the same way, you enter 4, you'll get to math, and then go to probability again. And this time you are going to pick NPR and then push 2. When you push enter, you'll get 12. That actually ends the session about calculating probabilities using your graphing calculator.